Hey everybody, Allison here with Southland Goldens. I'm here with our Skye Tommy litter. They are 4 weeks old now. We're in our little puppy playroom. You'll see that they have their ribbons on. So if you see them scratching, it's because we don't always have these ribbons. The ribbons are solely so you can tell who is who in these videos. For example, this is Miss Purple, Mr. Yellow, Mr. Gray. Come on everybody, it's Mr. What we got? Mr. Brown right here, Mr. Blue, we've got Mr. Black all the way in the corner. The only one that does not have a ribbon is Miss White, sweet little Miss White. She just doesn't have any color or ribbon on. I didn't have a white ribbon, so sorry about that. But this video is just so you guys can see how they interact with me, how they interact with their litter mates. We've already had some that have been in the ball pit. We got Brown right here, super adventurous guy trying to take on the foam stairs. Woo! That was a big jump, Brown. Brown's tried to get on the swing, so we're going to talk a little bit about their weight and about what we've seen as far as their temperament goes. Over here we've got Orange and Gray that are pretty playful right there, having a good time. So I just want you to be able to see them. You know, I'm happy to send pictures, give you more information, but these videos are my favorite because you guys get to actually see the puppies and see their little personalities. Who's that over there? Who's that over there? Taking on the swing. Your tail is just a wagging. That's Mr. Gray. Hey, Mr. Gray. By the end of this video, these guys will probably be sound asleep. Skye's doing fantastic. We're 4 weeks old, so of course dew claws have been removed. We've received 2 rounds of dewormer. So it's been a busy 4 weeks. They're still nursing. We're starting to introduce them to a puppy mush, which what we call it. We actually blend up their food. I'm gonna sit down here and see who decides to attack me. Hello. So a lot will be changing over here the next couple weeks. So by the time they're 6 weeks old, we'll have them weaned off their mom, and they will also start crate training at that point. So what we do with crate training at 6 weeks old, we introduce them to the crate so that they are used to not being with their pack all the time. It also helps with the potty training process. So by the time they come home to you, they've learned that they can't just freely go to the bathroom wherever they want. They learn to hold it. So we crate train for those last 2 weeks, week 6 to week 8. Unless they're staying for training, then of course we'll continue on with the crate training and the potty training process. Hi, Black. They're still going through our socialization process, getting used to new sounds, being handled, running our fingers through their paw pads, having their nails trimmed, running our fingers through their gums. I see you. Hey guys. Hey. I see. This is Mr. Well, hey, Mr. Orange. He has one of the blockiest faces of any of the puppies that I've ever seen. Oh, hey guys, I see you. Oh, you guys are just so fun. So fun. All right, guys, so I'm going to pick them up and go over each one's weight. And we're going to talk a little bit about their temperaments and what we've seen, just because they're at the age now that we start to see, like, who is the most social, who's the first to greet us, who seems to be a little bit more cautious, who's a little bit more brave when we introduce new sounds and stuff like that. So we're going to go with our girls first because we have 6 males, 2 females. So these girls are having to put up with these boys all the time, so we're going to let them go first. There's quite a difference in our 2 girls. So this sweet little girl is Miss White. Miss White is 3.8 pounds. 3.8. So a good bit smaller. She is our, well, not our smallest, our second smallest puppy. Smallest female, but second smallest for the whole litter. She's super sweet. She's more on the playful side compared to her sister. Now, compared to all her other litter mates, she's right there in the middle. But compared to Miss Purple, she is definitely a little bit more playful. A little bit smaller in size. And that is Miss White. Okay, look at that face. Now for our big mama, we have Miss Purple. Miss Purple is 4.7 pounds, so a big difference between Miss White and Miss Purple. She is a lot more laid back, and she's got a very blocky face. So if you've seen the pictures of Skye and you see the pictures of Tommy, they both have that square blocky face, which comes across in a lot of these puppies. It's more dominant in the males, but Miss Purple definitely has that. Very light colored coat, like her mom and dad, but her mom is very light in color. So this is Miss Purple, 4.7. All right, now we're gonna move on to our guys. I guess I went backwards, so we're gonna go with the smallest. I normally go with the biggest first, but we're gonna swap it up. We're gonna go with the little guys first, and that's you, Mr. Black. This is our smallest puppy. Very similar to Miss White in size. This is Mr. Black. He's 3.74, so 3.74 pounds. He is very laid back, super sweet, loves to be held, loves to cuddle. My little pocket puppy is Mr. Black. Look, is that a hug? Are you gonna give me a hug? Sweet guy. All right, next we have Mr. Yellow. Hey, Mr. Yellow. All right, Mr. Yellow is 4.6, so we have a big jump from our little guy to all the other brothers. So this is Mr. Yellow, 4.6, super social, very brave. We have two puppies that have taken on the ball pit, have taken on the stairs, have taken on the swing. Mr. Yellow is always one of the first ones to approach us when we walk in the room. Just, even when we introduce new sounds and stuff, does not faze this guy. He takes it full speed ahead. So this is Mr. Yellow, 4.6. Oh, I know, sweet Mr. Black. All right, roll call. Come on, Mr. Brown. Is that you over there with the tennis ball with your tail wagging? Look at his little tail. Oh, say, how do we like this ribbon? Get that tennis ball. Get that. We already had one that abandoned their car. Okay. Next, in size, remember we're getting bigger, we're going from smallest to biggest, is going to be Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown is 4.72. Yeah, 4.7. I'm trying to use my cheat sheet, y'all bear with me. 4.72. He is very, very, very much like Yellow. Very adventurous, very outgoing, not scared of anything. These two boys are super similar as far as temperament goes and as far as size. I'm talking about you. Yeah. Hi. He's looking at me like, what are you saying about me? Say, I am just your fun golden retriever. I love all the toys. I love all the people. I'm not scared of anything. I am Mr. Brave, Mr. Brown. Now you're gonna fall asleep. I told you guys that these puppies would be sound asleep by the end of this video. We try to wait to hit record when they're up and running, but at this stage, pretty much all we do is eat, sleep, and play really hard for about 10 minutes, and then we repeat. So this guy, I think he's fixing to be out. Yeah, watch it. Are you falling asleep? No. All right, so next we have the one who has lost his collar, Mr. Orange. Come on. No, don't let me scare you. Don't let me scare you. Oh. All right, so next is Mr. Orange. Mr. Orange is 5 pounds, right at 5 pounds. A very blocky boy, very, very blocky. I said that in the beginning. He has one of the blockiest faces of any of the puppies that we have had. I mean, he is going to be a very pretty boy with that square face. I know it's hard to tell on the camera, but I have that square face. Where are you going, Wiggle Worm? Where are you going? So this is Mr. Orange. His temperament's right there in the middle. It's definitely not our most outgoing, but not our most laid back either. He's got a very well-balanced temperament right there in the middle. Very thick coat too. So this is Mr. Orange. Okay, we're gonna put your collar back on so everybody can tell who you are. All right. Now, Mr. Blue. Hey there. His face. Mr. Blue is 5.2 pounds, very sweet, very laid back, easygoing boy, one of our most laid back puppies for this litter. He has a very light, almost solid white colored coat, very pretty boy with a very laid back temperament. I tell people when I say laid back, still a puppy, still gonna be playful, just more on the easygoing, laid back side compared to his litter mates for sure. So this is Mr. Blue at 5.2. Okay, where are you, Chunk? My chunky monkey. All right, Mr. Gray, over here with the tennis ball. Oh, that's a big boy. Yes, you are. Let me get back over here. All right, so for our biggest puppy is Mr. Gray at 5.3 pounds. Also that very blocky square face. Like I said in the beginning, a lot of these puppies have that. Skye is very blocky for a female, so a lot of these puppies have that look. He is right there in the middle, not as laid back as Blue, not as outgoing as Yellow or any of the more outgoing ones like Brown. He's very, very well balanced temperament. Yes, you are. Super sweet too. I said, I'll play, but then I will sleep so hard. He has a very thick coat, light colored. It's hard to think when you have all these cute puppies. Oh my goodness. Look at that face. Hey guys. Put him right down. What are we doing? Are we all sleeping? Is everybody asleep? Try to step back over here. Come on. Nobody's awake. So we played too hard, didn't we? Hey, Burkle. Hey. Come here. Come on, Mr. Brown. Let's see what you. Come on. See if you'll take this path. Oh, who wants to get involved? Come on. Brown will. Come on. Yellow will. Come on. You were just dead. That's yellow. Hey guys. All right, guys. Well, if you have any questions, let me know. We do have some puppies available from this litter, so if you're interested in more information, I am happy to answer your questions. We currently have Mr. Gray struggling to get in the ball pit. By next week, he'll be running full speed in and out. All right, guys, so we'll talk to you soon.